Airplanes. I'm down at the bottom of Georgetown near the river. The river's over here, and that's where they canoe and row and all that kind of stuff. But more importantly, it's near the airport, so we got airplanes coming down. But what I want to talk about is that this is the kind of things you have to be looking for where you live. This is a new program that's local, and it's called Gap Rental Assistance. Okay, you remember the Emergency Rental Assistance Program? Well, even if you got money from that, you could still get money from this program. Now, this is the one I'm reading about. It's only in North Carolina right now, but there's things like this in every county and state or something similar, because they can't get rid of all this money that they've given. They were given by the federal government in the COVID stimulus packages to state and local government. So state and local governments are now picking up to where the federal has left off, because a lot of the rent money now is not all gone, but a lot of it is gone. So what they're doing is adding an extra gap rental. Now this is interesting too. What you get is $450 a month pay towards your rent. So they don't pay all the rent, but they give you an extra $450 a month for 12 months. So that's $5,000–6,000 you'll get. You have to be about 80% of the median income to apply for that. Okay, now what's 80%? Well, median income is usually, $60,000, mostly in the country. So you're talking about $40,000–50,000, probably $50,000 or so to apply for that. Okay, and it's for 1 year. and listen to this. The deadline is September 30th. Okay, that's a deadline. You don't have much time now. You got to apply. They just opened it up the 12th. So 2 days ago they opened this thing. Going to close it on the 30th. That's why you have to know ahead of time. You can't wait and find things that are already done. You have to get on lists and things like that. Your government, your state, your local county, and things like that, or elected officials, to know about things as soon as they happen. And on this one, you could apply online, or listen to this, over the phone. You could apply over the phone. Isn't that amazing? And there's even a number here if you're in North Carolina, if this makes any help for you, 910-798-7180. 910-798-7180. And also what it's used for too is to help people have to move because they don't have enough space. Now, we have a lot of members who are like that. They don't have enough space, or they lose their apartment or whatever. So this helps you in a new place that will give you $450 a month for a year in your new place. Now that's pretty cool. Who else is doing that? Certainly not Chase or your real estate agent. They're trying to reduce overcrowding, and that's what's happening. So how do you find things like this where you are? Well, one place is go to HUD.gov, and look for the local housing counselors. Okay, that's where to do it. The other thing you do is go to Find Help and findhelp.org and 211.org and put up housing. Now, when you call, don't call 211. Look the database where you live and find all the nonprofits that help people with housing or with rent and things like that. That's how you find the new stuff. You don't find it in Google. Forget about Google unless you have money. You have money, use Google, because then you can find somebody to pay to do all this stuff. You can't. You don't have money, then you got to do it yourself, and this is how it's done. So you got to realize that, with just a little encouragement, anybody could do it. A little encouragement, you can probably fill your own taxes, but we're lazy and we do something. But if you need a place to live, don't be lazy. Put in the effort to find it, and that's how to do the work. Okay, and if you want us to help you, we're here 24/7 to solve the problem. We also give our own grants, $40,000 now a month to members only, because that's where we get our profit, is from members paying $20 a month. So if we have profit, we give it back to members, and that's important. And we also now doing live video grant training. So we teach you how to do stuff one-on-one almost. It's a group, but it's live. And you could ask questions 24 hours a day. You get personal answers to all your questions. It may take a day or so when we'll get backed up to do that, but that's what Lesco Help is about. But most important thing about Lesco Help, members, 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 members. Not because that's what makes us, that's what pays the bills. It also is, that's who's helping more than we are now. Is members. They just apply to something, they find out, and they share it with other members. So you learn things that we don't even know because you guys are out there applying and sharing it with people. And that just does my heart joy because I'm not going to live forever, and who knows how long it's going to be at my age. So it's nice that there's a possibility of continuing, even if I'm not here. So have fun. That's the most important thing because it could be rough out there. So to get over the bumps and hurdles and everything that's going to be in the way, you got to have fun or else you'll go crazy. And a lot of people do.